launching in March.
Welcome to the national news on MRTV3 Myanmar International. The 65th anniversary Armed Forces Day Parade was observed at Naypyidaw Parade Ground on Saturday with an address by Chairman of the State Peace and Development Council, Commander-in-Chief of Defence Services Senior General Than Shui. It was also attended by Member of the State Peace and Development Council, General Tura Shuman of the Ministry of Defence, Prime Minister General Thein Sein, Secretary 1 Quartermaster General General Tiha Tura Tin Aung Min U, Member of the State Peace and Development Council, Lieutenant General Tin A, Commander-in-Chief Navy, Vice Admiral Nyan Thun, Commander-in-Chief Air, Lieutenant General Nyan He, Lieutenant General Min Aung Hlai, Lieutenant General Kuku, and Lieutenant General Kinzo of the Ministry of Defence, Adjutant General Lieutenant General Tura Min Aung, Inspector General Lieutenant General Thein Thai, Military Appointment General Lieutenant General Sensei, Judge Advocate General Lieutenant General So Mao, Lieutenant General Nguyen Lai, and Lieutenant General Yemi of the Ministry of Defence. Chairman of the 65th Anniversary Armed Forces Day Observant Leading Committee, Chief of Armed Forces Training, Lieutenant General La Tae-win, Lieutenant General Maung Shing of the Ministry of Defence, Commander of Naypyidaw Command, Major General Wei Lue, the Ministers, Senior Military Officers, the Chief Justice, the Attorney General, the Auditor General, Chairman of Civil Service Selection and Training Board, Military Attaches of Foreign Embassies to the Union of Myanmar, Departmental Heads, Members of Union Solidarity and Development Association, Myanmar Women's Affairs Federation, Maternal and Child Welfare Association, War Veterans Organization, the Chairman and members of Myanmar Writers and Journalists Association, Myanmar Motion Picture Association and Myanmar Music Association, members of Fire Brigade and Red Cross Society, journalists, local and foreign correspondents, and specially invited guests. First, the parade columns comprising members of the Armed Forces, Army, Navy and Air, and Myanmar Police Force, as well as members of Myanmar Fire Brigade and Red Cross Society, totaling 13,085 gathered at the Assembly Ground with the Military Guard of Honor and the military band. Next, 7 columns comprising Anoyata, Chansita, Payina, Angseya, Sembushin, Bandula and Myawadi marched to the venue of the 65th anniversary of the Armed Forces Day Military Parade Ground under the command of Parade Commander Brigadier General So Tae. Next, the military columns took positions at respective places in the military parade ground. Chairman of the State Peace and Development Council, Commander-in-Chief of Defence Services Senior General Than Shui, accompanied by Member of the State Peace and Development Council, General Tura Shuman of the Ministry of Defence, arrived at the parade ground. After taking place on the dais, Senior General Than Shui took the salute of parade columns, and then Parade Commander Brigadier General So Tae presented the columns to the Senior General. Later, Senior General Than Shui inspected the parade columns. Then the Union flag was saluted while the Central Military Band was playing the national anthem. Afterwards, fallen leaders and members of the armed forces were saluted, after which the parade columns recited the four oaths of conduct. Senior General Teng Shui delivered an address saying that the armed forces waged a decisive struggle against subjection by a foreign power on 27 March 1945 and became one with the people. Making its own decisions, it launched a successful revolution. The brilliant capability and courage of the entire people and armed forces came as a shock to the colonialists. It is thus that the country regained independence and sovereignty. The patriotic Tamil men not only defend and protect the nation and the people with our lives, but take part and serve in national politics whenever the need arises. For this reason, when it comes to national defense, the armed forces should join hands with the government and the people and serve in unity. For perpetuation of a nation, independence and sovereignty are vital. The conviction that the nation will be strong only when the armed forces is strong is deep-rooted among the people since the time of the independence struggle. At present, the armed forces has assumed the various duties of the state in addition to the duty of national defense. Preparations are being made to be ready in every aspect for a gentle transition to democracy and market-oriented economic system. Failure to make a systematic step-by-step transition from one system to another may endanger the nation and the people. During the transition to an unfamiliar system, countries with greater experience usually interfere and take advantage for their own interests. For this reason, it is an absolute necessity to avoid relying on external powers. This year's elections represent not only the beginning of the process of fostering democracy. The senior general stated some of the points on which parties running in the elections should show restraint at a time when the democratization process has yet to reach maturity. Great vigilance is necessary against unrest in the country, against election violence that jeopardizes rule of law, stability and tranquility, and against circumstances leading to disintegration of the Union. Improper or inappropriate campaigning has to be avoided, such as slandering fellow politicians and parties in order to achieve election victory for one's own party at all costs and engaging in divisive acts that lead to disunity among nationalities and religions. The senior general urged the parties to present their policies and programs to people and let the people vote independently for whoever they favor. Whatever system is practiced in the country, the primary goal is peace and prosperity of the nation with great momentum towards modernity and development. National development is not a one-off activity that ceases with the attainment of a particular objective, but is a program that requires successive sustained endeavors. Efforts must be redoubled for the economic modernity and development of the nation. For this, there has to be political stability, community peace and tranquility, and the rule of law. People have to be free from worries and enjoy peace of mind in earning their livelihoods. There has to be the capability to defend against threats posed by internal and external destructive elements. To ensure all this, the government, the people, and the armed forces have to work together. In conclusion, the senior general urged the Tamil men to make efforts to build up and make our three main national causes stronger than ever, build the armed forces into a strong, capable, modern patriotic armed forces, capable of providing full protection for national independence and sovereignty, and ensure that what they do, say or think is in the service of the people to the extent that the people are willing and satisfied regarding any action they may take. With the permission of the senior general, the parade columns systematically left the parade ground after marching past the Commander-in-Chief of Defense Services. Later, the senior general left Naypyidaw Parade Ground and the 65th anniversary Armed Forces Day Parade successfully concluded.